We started week 8 of my 10-week training plan for the Yeti 100. We're on the Trout Brook Valley Trail, and I'm going to bring you along while we review weeks 6 and 7 of that training plan. Let's go, guys. Welcome to Run Free and Strong. I'm Rayto.
Quality over quantity. I've completed another 2 weeks of Yeti 100 training, and while I'll call them good, they're not great. I'll explain why. I should be running 60 to 70 miles per week with more vert and time on feet, but I'm struggling to reach that volume. We'll get there, and it's not all bad news. Glass is half full. Week 6 and 7 build on week 5, and across these last 3 weeks, I've run 40 miles per week, anchored by a 20-mile Sunday long run. That's 3 successive 20-milers. I've also averaged more than 8 hours per week of time on my feet, and I've continued to train across my energy systems for lactate threshold sessions on the track each week, as well as tempo runs and strides. And I've added 2 strength sessions per week using Olympic free weights and kettlebells. What will it take for me to reach 60 plus miles in week 8? First, back-to-back long runs on the weekend. Second, consistency to run as many days as possible. Check back next week to learn if I hit my goal for week 8. In the meantime, let's take a deeper dive into week 6 and 7. For week 6, Monday was a recovery day after the first of my 3 20-milers the preceding Sunday. On Tuesday, I ran a 3-mile progression on the Larkin-groomed Railroad Trail, followed by a 4-mile progression on Thursday on the same trail. I completed a 6-mile run walk on Friday, again on the Larkin Trail, and managed a sub 11 minute per mile pace with a 7:30 mile top speed. Respectable for a run walk. Coach Christian and I worked on improving my lactate threshold with longer repeats on Saturday. The plan was a 1-mile warm-up, 2 strides of 100 meters on the infield, and a 4x800 meter reps, uncapped, meaning no time target, with a 1-to-1 recovery between reps. I pushed a little too hard, especially on the third 800 rep. I ran 320 with a negative split, and therefore called it after only 3 reps. Coach emphasized the importance of completing all the reps and running a controlled, sustainable pace. Got it. I've linked a video for the 800 workout on top and in the description below. I finished the week with 21 miles of run walk on, you guessed it, the Larkin Trail. It felt good to do the track workout on Saturday and the Sunday long run on tired legs. Not quite back-to-back long runs, but nevertheless, it was very challenging. We rolled right into week 7 with a 5-mile hike on the iconic and technical Appalachian Trail on Monday. I wanted to do 10 miles on the AT, but once out there, I realized that the mind said yes and the body said no. It was DOMS Day, or Delayed Onset Muscle Syndrome, from Saturday's track workout. I really enjoyed the AT and excited to share an upcoming special project in my next video. Tuesday and Wednesday were recovery days to enable my body to adapt from the increased training stimulus. I headed back to the Larkin Broom Trail on Thursday for another 3-mile progression run, followed by trail strides. As mentioned in past videos, I'm incorporating strides twice a week for the 5th consecutive week, and the improvements are real. This week, we ran our track workout on Friday, and Coach decided to go back to 400 repeats to check off a workout that we attempted twice before my Trail Verbi Mountain Trail Race in Switzerland in mid-July. I came up a little short in the previous 2 400 workouts. As Coach and I agreed, we will go back and ensure we can complete a workout that wasn't done up to standards. So we did, and I crushed it this time. Coach asked me to run 5x400 in 95 to 97 seconds with a 2-minute recovery, and I completed 5 reps in 94, 96, 94, 94, and 93. Definitely felt the lactate in the legs after the 3rd rep. It was a huge confidence builder. The link for the 400 workout is on top and in the description below. Saturday was an 8-mile run walk on Larkin, and I went back out there on Sunday for my 3rd 20-mile Sunday long run. My cadence was 2 minutes running, and 3 minutes walking, which enabled me to complete the 20 miles in 3 hours and 58 minutes. The benefit of run walk is compelling because I averaged 11:55 per mile, which equates to a sub 20 hours for 100 miles, with an average heart rate of 119 beats per minute, mostly in zone 2. Another great way to close out week 7. I hope you enjoyed coming along for our run in Trout Brook Valley. We covered about 6 miles and 1,300 vertical feet. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one.